Hey guys, so I have another ooky spooky Halloween look for you guys today. I did like a glam sort of easy skull ghoul thing. It's spooky. So I took my primer water by Smashbox. I sprayed that on my face, and then I took my two Makeup Forever primers, the mattifying and the pore minimizing, and I put those on my face. And then I took the kryolan TV paint stick in 070, and I caked that shit all over the place. I also brought it down my neck because I wanted it to be like kind of a uniform color going down there. And then I took the Kat Von D concealer in whiteout and I put that on my face. With the white from the Viseart Editorial Brights palette, I just set my whole face with that. And then I took the Smashbox Covershot palette in Punked. I took the darkest gray shade, and I'm sort of like emphasizing my under eyes. As you guys can see, I'm kind of dragging my eye downward, like I'm just following where my eye naturally is, and then I'm taking that gray and flicking it towards the middle. Once I have that gray down, I'm taking again the Viseart palette, and I took the red and I'm flicking some red into the gray and also bringing the red towards the middle. And then I took Sugar Pills Butter Cupcake and I put that in the middle of like my under eye bag design thing. And then again I took that dark gray shade from the Smashbox Covershot Punked palette, and I'm just severely contouring my face with this, kind of making like a more masculine contour. I just wanted really defined cheekbones, and I am also emphasizing my chin and basically everything. Like I'm emphasizing my cupid's bow, my nostrils. I just wanted a very defined face. With the ABH Nirvana palette, I took Love, and I'm applying that as a blush to like the apples of my cheeks. And then I took that gray shade again from the Punked palette, and I am just kind of contouring or like drawing a line around my hairline with a fluffy brush. Taking that Love eyeshadow again, I am adding some to my nose and my cupid's bow, and then I'm taking Butter Cupcake again, and I am adding this just like all over my face, like anywhere where that gray is, I'm adding some yellow. So like on my cheeks, temples, nose area. I believe I also added some to my chin, just like all over the place. This is the e.l.f. Rose Gold palette. This palette is so pretty. It's really pretty, you guys. But I took the third shade in, or it's like a mauve shade, but I went back and forth with that in my crease. And then I took my Viseart Editorial Brights palette again. I took the like bright poppin' red shade, and I just put that again in like the same exact area. And then this is Obsidian from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I put this in my outer V. Just blended it into the red. Taking Sugar Pills Butter Cupcake shadow, I just patted that onto my lid with my finger, and then I took the Viseart Editorial Brights palette. I took the red shade, and I wanted more of like a gradient between the outer V and the inner corner, so I just patted some of that red on and kind of flicked it into the yellow. I took Obsidian from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I just wanted more of an intense kind of under eye thing going on, like effect, so I took that and I deepened up the under eye. And then I took the Viseart Editorial Brights palette again, took the red shade, and I wanted more of an intense sort of contour and just color scheme going on my face, so I just added some of that red. And then I took Butter Cupcake again and I blended it into the red on my face. I'm doing basically the same gradient that I did on my cheekbones on my hairline contour and also my chin contour. I'm adding a bit more red to my nose and my cupid's bow, and then I took Butter Cupcake again and I just went back and forth because I wanted a bit more of a fade happening on my brow bone area. And then taking more red, just deepening up my nose and also my chin. I wanted more of like an intense red happening there. I wanted a more intense contour, so I took Obsidian and a small eyeshadow brush and I just kind of sketched in some black there. And then I took the Urban Decay Lo-Fi Lip Mousse and I just like applied that super roughly on my lips and smudged it out with a small tiny detailer brush. And then what did I do? I took Obsidian again, and I wanted to like bring out my lips more, like draw a black line coming out from the corners of them. And then I wanted like the rough kind of impression or line work of teeth. I didn't want them to go all over my mouth because I still want this to be like a glam look, like skull look, you know, even though it kind of looks a mess. At this point, it comes together at the end, I swear. But I'm just drawing two kind of curved lines coming down, and then I decided to also emphasize my my lower bottom lip and also my cupid's bow. I wanted the yellow part of my eye to have more of a highlight to it, so I took the NYX Vivid Brights and Vivid Halo, and I just did back and forth brush strokes going all the way up and also down on the upper part and the lower part of my eye. I wanted highlights happening pretty much everywhere, so I took the NYX Foundation Mixer in white, and I just kind of outlined next to my mouth lines and also next to the lines on my lower eye. And then I took some of that white and I added more of an intense highlight happening to the upper part of my eye where the yellow is in the lower part, and I also added a nose highlight going around my nostrils and my cupid's bow. More highlighting, so I took the Absolute New York yellow liner and I just tapped some highlights onto the eye bag area and also my nose and my cheekbones. With the NYX white liquid liner, I added another highlight because I'm eyelid obsessed, basically to the areas where I put the white NYX foundation mixer. I did the same thing with the white NYX eyeliner. I also added some little taps of highlights to my lower lip, and I added some later to my upper lip. This is the Smashbox Covershot palette in Prism. I took this white sparkly shade and I applied it to my cheekbones and my nose and my inner corner. I wanted everything a little bit more defined, so I took that white liquid liner and just kind of extended out those smile lines that I have, and then I took the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and everywhere where there's the black eyeshadow, I kind of sketched in and made it more defined with the tattoo liner. So the lips and then the under eye bag thing, and then I took the Make It Forever ink liner and I created a cat eye with that. This is Smashbox's Super Fan Mascara. I apply this to my bottom and my lower lashes. It's just to prep them for falsies, but I do actually really like this mascara. And then I went in and I just added buttloads of pearls. So I kind of overdid it with the pearls. I will admit, but I have 3 different sizes. I have big ones, medium ones, and small ones, and I have different shades. So I have straight up white ones, and then off-white ones, and pink ones that I'm applying. This eyeshadow is a multi-chrome from Notoriously Morbid in Death. I just wanted more of a metallic thing happening to my lips, so I just tapped that on my lips. And then this is a NYX liner that I'm not sure what shade it's in, but I'm applying that to my waterline. It's a cantaloupe shade. And then I took the NYX white liquid liner and I just tapped some kind of dots all around the cheeks and the pearls, just to add a little bit more of easy details. That's what I call dots. They're it makes everything look more detailed, but it's you're not putting any thought into it. And then this is a NYX colored mascara in Coral Reef. I'm just tapping some of that. It's basically the same thing as dots, just easy details, guys. More of a texture happening. The last thing I'm doing, y'all, is I'm taking my Absolute New York yellow liquid liner and I'm just doing, again, the same thing I've been doing, which is nonsense little tappy details. And that is the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys like it. Look at this tiny ass blonde wig that don't fit my big ass head. It is so small. But you can kind of see my black hair underneath, but just try to ignore that. If you guys like this video, subscribe, makes me happy, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Bye!